Welcome to the We've Been Drinking MMA podcast, and we are going to talk about the Edson Barboza versus Billy Quarantillo fight. Billy Cardio King Quarantillo. I'm not Quarantillo. I don't know. I'm going with Billy Q.
Yep.
Billy Q. Billy Q. Finishing rate great. Edson back in the day finishing rate great. Prediction: Billy Q for the win. Um, Edson in back in the day was a monster. His kicks, his cardio. Billy Q, his cardio's like I said, I I don't know if I coined the term cardio king like when Alex Hernandez when he fought Alex Hernandez, but his cardio is ridiculous. He just outlasts you, and when he sees that you're tired, he gets you out of there. What you think about that?
Yeah. I'm also as a backhand. I'm also going with Billy Q for the win. Don't know how it's gonna happen because you know what, Billy Q's finish rate is 13 out of 17 wins. 13 of them have been by finish. So we're looking at almost 80%, 77%. And then Barboza, funny enough, is actually only around 66% finish rate throughout his career. Also, Barboza is coming off of two losses against Giga Chikadze. He lost by TKO, and then he lost to unanimous decision to Bryce Mitchell. So he's coming off a two-fight losing streak. Billy Q just knocked out Alexander Hernandez in spectacular fashion. Dropped the first round, second round came back like a lion and went forward combinations, snuck in uppercuts, and it was just super vet type fight where he just chose his shots perfectly and took him out. And Billy Q is 34 years old, and Edson Barboza is 37 years old. And Barboza's last two fights, I just feel like his snap on his punches are just not what they were when he knocked out Burgos about was it 3 fights ago against Burgos, and that was also in 2021. Now it's 2023. 2 years later, that was when he was 35. Now he's 37. And his punches, he throws a 1-2, and the second punch just doesn't have the snap that it used to on the second one out of the 1-2 combo. Billy Q, man, he can throw two overhands in a row, and they're looking good. He can sneak in the uppercut. He's got the straight punch, the overhand, the hook. He's got every punch in the book. He's got the leg kicks. He's got the pressure. Um, he gets touched a little bit, but he keeps coming forward, and he doesn't put his head in too much harm's way, and just enough to bait you in. Almost, he's almost like he's baiting you in while he's going forward. He's a kind of a genius, kind of when he comes forward. Punches with purpose, and when he throws, it might not be the fastest punches, but they're smooth and they hit their targets, and he knows what shots to throw to just keep coming at you and drain your energy, and just, man, he just gets better as the fight goes on. Barboza, like I said, 37 years old. The kicks, even, he's loading up a little bit. The kicks they used to be super lightning fast, no telegraph, and now sometimes it's kind of like that, and sometimes it's not. And even when it's no telegraph, it doesn't have the same snap on it, not the same power. And that's, I think, due to his age. He's had a long career. He's been KO'd a few times. He lost some. He's been in some wars. Like I said, two fight losing, and the reason is because and so Quarantillo is -150. He's a slight favorite. He's got a 5-inch reach disadvantage. Billy Q has a 5-inch reach disadvantage, but this is the main thing right here. Barboza has 0.3 takedowns, Billy Q 1.5 takedowns, and the massive number 4 significant strikes for Edson Barboza. For the significant strikes for Billy Q, 7.8. This guy's scary. This is why his finishing rate is so high. 13 finishes out of 17 wins. Talking about almost 80%. And this is the reasons why I'm going for Billy Q straight up. I don't even want to pick how he's going to finish, or if it's going to be a finish or distance. Just going with Billy Q straight up, -150, 150 to make 100. It's a really good bet coming off that win against Hernandez, who's a great athlete. And so Barboza is a great athlete. Quarantillo can do that to him too, especially because he gets better as the fight goes on. And Barboza, with Mitchell, those punches were looking a little bit, less snap on him, and just his head was there kind of to be hit. It's hard for me to say that because Barboza has been such a kind of a legend, striking legend, but he was there to kind of beaten by somebody who is just younger, faster,
You think
stronger.
with those wars, he's
Yes.
becoming more hesitant.
Yeah, when you get hit that many times, your brain, your mind-body connection goes down, man. I mean, this is fighting. This isn't swimming. This isn't running. This ain't soccer. This is a sport where every fight that you have, you can die. And the older you get, the softer you get. That's a fact. So, love the guy. Edson Barboza has been a class act. I just think that it's his time to lose to the younger, stronger, a little bit more consistent and high volume striker and finisher of Quarantillo. You think Barbosa had a better finishing rate, and maybe he did it earlier in his career, but now Quarantillo has a higher finishing rate, so it's unbelievable to see those stats, but it's the truth. So yeah, Quarantillo for the win, Billy Q for the win.
Billy Q all day. Thank you for listening. Like, subscribe, comment.